Perfect.
Welcome into Tips for Gamers. Today we're going to talk about CJ Stroud's Madden 24 rating predictions, predicted by you guys, predicted by us. We're going to jump into it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to hit that like button if you like the content that we produce. Comment down below, how do you think CJ Stroud's going to do on the Houston Texans? You think he's going to go above 500 this year, below 500, or what do you guys think? Let us know. All right, so let's talk about what should CJ Stroud's Madden rookie rating be for Madden 24. We asked you guys, 1.6 thousand votes are in, 75 to 80 was the chosen one, 69% chose that, which is amazing. I think probably like 75, 76. It won't be higher than Trevor's rookie Madden, you get it. 75 was star development with 80 plus and all accuracy stats. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know how, but player development needs to be separate from abilities. With how they rate rookie QB, 74 superstar with Bryce's 75, 77 superstar. Anthony Richardson, 69 overall superstar X Factor. Thinking about it? Ponder? I'm going to go with 76 or 77. I think him and Bryce should be 79, 81 spot. About the same, but CJ with a star and Bryce with superstar. I like it, dude. I think you're somewhat close. Like, I think we're all in a general, you guys are going to be shocked with our rating, but hey, we are who we are and we light it up. T-Law, who was generational prospect, was only a 78. Should be between 75 and 76. You got to capitalize that, man. I almost said it lowercase when I was pronouncing it. At 5'10", superstar. Whoa, come on now, buddy. 5 cent superstar QB. There's a lot of those. There is another low one. Oh, you kill me with the T's, bud. I think Bryce Young is considered the guy with more upside and therefore gets the higher dev grade. And that CJ is more ready to play out of box. He'd be higher rated, but lower dev grade. I think CJ, though, is better than Bryce. I will say that. Bryce didn't have as great a college season as CJ this year, so I don't see how Bryce could be higher. I'm going to go with Bryce 76 overall superstar, CJ 78 overall superstar. I like where you're going with that, dude. I like, because you're respecting both of them, too, at the same. I like that. So far, that one's close to my fave. 74 was star dev. You're all my fave. Everyone's my favorite. So we asked you guys, what should CJ Stroud's development be? 1.8 thousand votes are in. Superstar was the number one chosen, one at 58%. Look at you go. Wish Captain Active. Wish Madden integrated the system knowledge debuff like NFL coach did back in the day. Your rookies had to practice to learn the playbook, and I think their awareness affected how quickly they learned it, and I love that. That's great. Then the dev tray wouldn't matter as much. I think you can go even more intricate. I think you could do like 3 years. The CPU looks like back 3 years, sees how consistent your player is. It has like a graph, and you can even see this graph, and you could see like how good they're doing in this system, how good they did in the previous system, and development really isn't there. It's just based upon if you had, a amount of stats and you did it for however many years, then, it would kind of consider that. It would just kind of go through the whole thing. It would be, you could create a pretty intricate system that's pretty sweet. And a superstar, because he's two-time runner-up in the Heisman. Plus, he almost carries Buckeyes to the national championship. I'd be surprised if CJ isn't a star, even with his hype. Based on recent games and ratings, I think players will be close to Bryce 78 superstar. Okay. CJ 77 star. AR 75 normal. Too high for me. Levis 74 normal. Too high for me as well. Way too high for me. Rest I like though. I think you're on a good track. I think CJ will get superstar and Richardson star. I could see that too. I could see Richardson getting superstar considering that Trey Lance did. That's interesting. They put him real low overall and then give him a really high overall development. Interesting there. I think Richardson and Levis will both be in the high 60s with good development stars, so performance boost can progress him more naturally, like he should be a superstar, but maybe not right away. Good opinions. I'll give you that. Good opinions. These are good. These aren't just like blah, 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 blah. X Factor will either be Anderson or Carter. Really. I think Carter would have gotten it before the whole, whatever. I think he would have gotten it, but because Carter is a dog, man. That dude's a dog. There's no doubt about that. But anyways, yeah. And then you guys talk about him getting in the franchise. Hopefully you're downloading our draft class. We're updating it now. Hidden star. None. Let him get in the league and we'll see. Oh, yeah, remember. Let's say you had to give him one of them. Which do you believe he carries right now? I'd still say normal. Dude's not budging. So what we have him as a superstar X Factor. But before we get into why he's a superstar X Factor, I want to first talk about where they're probably going to put him. They're probably going to put him as a superstar dev, is my thought process on it. He was the second overall pick. Now, what Madden does like to do is they like to put a little bit of emphasis on where you were drafted. At least that's my opinion on what they do. I think that they give a little bit of respect based upon where you're drafted, right? So I could see him being a 78 overall, 77. I don't think you could put him any lower than that. With him being a second overall pick as well, I don't think you could do that. I think you could even put him higher, right? And I also think that you could make an argument, at least I think I could make an argument for several players being superstar X Factors. I'm not talking like 10 of them or anything crazy, or even 5 of them. I'm talking, I think I can make an argument for possibly 3 guys of being superstar X Factors, if not 4. I think you could look in the draft and you could find several guys that are extremely talented. And I don't think that you could just say there's one superstar X Factor, because not everyone plays the same position. You know, I will say this, it's so interesting about CJ Stroud, how the whole thing happened. And I'll tell you why we see what we see with him. I'll walk you through our vision. Okay, we saw a quarterback all year long that we knew was the most accurate quarterback in all college football. No one says CJ Stroud's not the most accurate quarterback in college football. No one says that, but everyone acts like they're bored with it. Oh, the most accurate quarterback, the guy who's cerebral. Yeah, you process defenses and you deliver the ball on time with pinpoint accuracy and great ball placement. And but yeah, I mean, can you do a backflip? And it's like so confusing to me, because all year long, all we talked about was, man, if CJ Stroud just ran a little bit, he'd be unstoppable. And then fast forward to Georgia, he runs a little bit, and he was unstoppable and did it with a backup unit in. And everyone talks about the Georgia game like, oh my God, did you see CJ Stroud on that? CJ Stroud, if he played like that Georgia game every game, do you think quarterbacks are going to be able to beat him out? No. That would be one of the best play you've ever seen. So you're telling me the guy with the best accuracy, who if he just ran would look like the Georgia game, has the highest floor and lowest ceiling? That to me is just amazing. I don't know how you could take... I'd rather have the guy with pinpoint accuracy, all of that, the whole shebang, most accurate quarterback, and yet all I need you to do is run sometimes. That's it. And you'll be unstoppable. Yeah, that to me is the highest ceiling of the person in the draft. So I'm very confused, and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I'm just some guy on YouTube. That's it. I write articles. I give my opinion, and that's it. Maybe I'll be wrong on this. Maybe I'll be right. But I think C.J. Stroud is the best quarterback in this draft. Speed, we got him at an 84. Acceleration, 85. C.J. Stroud's not a quick player. He is an overall fast player. It's going to take him time to get up to speed, but he's still quick enough to go get a first down. I mean, he is. He's definitely quick enough to get up to first down. Strength, we got him as a 75 because of his deep bomb. He's actually got a very good deep bomb. COD, we have him as an 83. Nothing really special. Nothing bad. He's got some COD to him. You saw some jukes that he's done. You'll see some like quick maneuverabilities like he did against Georgia. I've seen that in other games as well. That's something that he does. People don't think he has COD. That's not true. He definitely does. Juke move? Yeah, no. Not a lot of that. So you're not going to see the spin move, juke move. Us give him love on that regard there. Throw power, we got a 96, 88 short accuracy because it is that good. 85 mid, 84 deep. They're very close. His deep and mid accuracy are really, they're like twins. They're basically the exact same. Throw on the run, he's actually got an 89. He's actually really good at throwing on the run. People don't understand that. Throwing under pressure, he's got an 83. He's not afraid to take the hit. He is going to laser focus in. He's going to deliver that ball. He will take that hit, and his main focus is getting that ball to that wide receiver, and that's one thing I love about him. I wish they had a leadership trait, because the guy's leadership trait would be huge. Anyways, basically that's it, wrapped in a bow. Stamina's got a 96, injury a 95, toughness is 90. He'll take hits and he'll do really well. Superstar X Factor, penalty normal, ideal sense of pressure, aggressive enforcing passes. And the reason aggressive, some people may say, well, it should be conservative. And the reason it shouldn't be conservative is if you're in simulation. Conservative really does check down. Like, that guy is going to check down, and that's not CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is incredibly accurate. So CJ Stroud, as much as people think that he only throws it in safe spots, that's not true. He will throw it where there's double cover situations, but he knows he can deliver it with accuracy, and he delivers it to where only the receiver's going to get it and the other two defenders can't can't get it. So he's made a lot of miraculous throws in that regard because CJ knows, like Brett Favre knew he had the throw power and he could get it in, he had the accuracy. CJ Stroud knows he has the throw power. Remember, he only threw 1 mile an hour slower than Anthony Richardson. He threw 59, Anthony Richardson threw 60. They're pretty close on their throw power, like 1 mile per hour difference, literally. And so he's got the throw power, but he's also got that accuracy to hang it in and get it tight. So with us, CJ Stroud, I know they're probably not going to put him as high as Bryce Young, but CJ Stroud to us is the #1 quarterback. And CJ Stroud, man, go light it up. Wish the best for you. Wish the best for all these guys.